Okay. Yeah, keep the sticks rolling. Hey, bitch, I be hunt me and money got tied. She come in steps, but I'm never surprised. I don't know, trust him, they all go for size.
Legend.
Yeah.
The back piece salute, eh?
We're back.
Episode 9, baby. Yes, it's legend, bro. Congratulations on your W.
What did I say last week?
Said-
I said we're gonna win. But
Guaranteed.
I said guaranteed we're gonna win, but then I just didn't get the score right. But
Yeah.
anyway, win is a win, dog. It's 3 points.
Yeah, nah. You know what, dog? Okay, obviously I beat you in the first half of the season. Yeah. So I still.
So you're gonna go with the end grade score by saying it's making 5-4.
Nah. Not at all, Fit. I concede defeat. The better team won on Sunday, Fit. Like, from my perspective, looking at that game, like, yeah, sure, we scored 2 goals and we were in with the chance of getting a draw. But when you look at the game in its entirety, shots taken by Arsenal, chances made, position in the box, position in, as a whole, as a team,
Expected goals.
the nerd stat,
You have to include that. For me.
But yeah, with Arsenal's game, Fit, like the way you pressed us, when you had to press us, Shabo, and also the way you attacked, I don't think there was a moment in the game or moments, there weren't like real moments in the game where you guys didn't attack, or went front foot forward. I'm actually impressed by your fitness level because that takes a lot of fitness. To press like that, you know?
It does. Like, because we played from like the first minute until the last, and it helps obviously that we played at home.
Yeah.
But then I feel like we played the same way at Old Trafford as well. So nothing changed. It's just that we've learned like a couple of lessons from the past game or the previous game. Mikel Arteta tweaked a few, and it helped that Thomas Partey is playing as well. What I liked about the way we played, we never panicked. We never panicked. Even when you guys scored first, Odegaard, Gabriel was rallying up the fans, hyping up the fans, but okay, keep on going. 7 minutes after that, we scored. Second half, we scored 2-1. Obviously, guys equalized. And then from then on, like, we just straight up dominated.
You know what made me sad about that game is how we conceded the first goal. I think it was a great strike by Osaka, but a keeper of the Gear's level, I know he's dropped like over the years now, but it's still a good goalkeeper. Shouldn't be beaten like that. But the other 2 goals, I've got no qualms.
But also, it was a great goal from Osaka. Like, obviously cutting in from his best foot, his strongest foot, curl shot in. You can also say that he had a couple of players in front of him. So obviously, Saka is going to use those players to play the ball in the bottom corner. But it was still a great goal. Second goal, he scored. Who? Nketiah, my poacher. The Helen lighting. They're calling him the ends Eto.
The ends Eto. I like the song you guys gave me. Defense is in trouble.
Yeah, dog. So Eddie Nketiah has impressed me, dog. Like, quite a lot for you too. And obviously, he started off under Arsene Wenger's box poacher, where he's just roaming inside the box, waiting for a tap in or a header. But now he's evolved his game. He's getting more involved in the build-up. He's dropping deep, linking play, also making the runs. He can also play off the defender's shoulder. So
he's made great improvements. Even last season, when who got injured? Lacazette,
and he carried us. He scored a couple of goals.
Even against Chelsea. So what you're saying now, like in terms of his overall improvements, very good, right? Very, very good.
But even the last 20 minutes of the game, where we just never panicked. The score was 2-2. Still kept on grinding. Obviously, we brought on Leandro Trossard, for his debut, and then he plays also. Great cameo off the bench.
I'll say this though, right, about our performance. Like, we lost to the better team, but I was happy with what we saw, man. Like, normally.
Oh, so you know what's going on here?
What now?
It's the same thing that happened at Old Trafford.
Yeah.
We lost the game, but I was very happy with the performance.
Yeah, I know. Okay. I guess so.
It's
the same thing. Same thing. Yeah. And also, we know why. I think you, even when you watch analyze United's game, I think you would say, actually, they played well. They didn't just come to sit, and defend. We did try to play our game, So man, those are our thoughts on my thoughts on United's performance and your thoughts on Arsenal's performance.
Zinchenko, shout out to Zinchenko.
Yeah, shout out to him, bro.
That guy was all over the show, dog. He was all over the show.
A third midfielder.
He's a perfect inverted fullback. That's what Philip Lahm was doing at Bayern Munich under Pep. That's what Cancelo was doing under Pep at City. At some point of the game, especially the last 20 minutes of the game, he was playing on the right hand side, right midfield, from left back position. So that's like testament to how well he played at the weekend.
Bro. I want you to be giving these compliments and you make me sad. Let's move on to the curtain raiser, the Saturday's game. Pool and
Chelsea.
You know what? Yeah, bro.
We're not going to talk about Chelsea and Liverpool.
It was a 9th and 10th.
Yeah, 9th and 10th. Dog. Like, I'm good with them, dog.
Hey, dog. You know what happened on the weekend? Was it Saturday? No, it came out on Monday. Lampard, dog. Finally sacked, bro.
It's another one that the back three got right. We got right. That's 2 out of 3. But also shout out to X for reminding us.
Shout out to X.
So we got 2 out of 3 right so far this season. But yeah, I think it was coming, dog.
Yeah, it was coming. It should have came earlier to do it.
It should have way earlier.
Came earlier.
But I think it's because he saved them from relegation. But then at the same time, I can't really say Unchita wasn't backed by the board. Because he bought those players. He bought Onana, he bought Dwight McNeil. Kanake, he brought Kanake back actually, where he could have spent that money somewhere else.
But my question is, because like, it's always, manager to be his fault. But also, Everton's a mess, bro. I don't think they signed good quality players.
There's no plan behind what's going on there. Because even now, they link to Sean Dyche, they link to Bielsa, they link to Ralph Hasenhuttl. There's 3 different managers.
And I was saying,
with 3 different philosophies. So it's what's going on there.
I was saying like, for Bielsa needs like a preseason, bro.
Yeah, he does definitely.
Because if you
medicine Paul is not a joke.
If you get him now, they're going down.
You might as well be preparing for next season so that he brings you guys back up.
And they also Mushiri wants to sell the club,
he wants to sell.
So it's a mess, Everton, eh?
Sorry, it is a mess. Like, I think that's one of the clubs. Like obviously they're one of the founding members of the Premier League. It's a huge club.
They've never gone down. I don't think they've ever gone down.
They've never.
You and Arsenal, eh?
Yeah.
Sorry, they
haven't never been relegated before.
But it might have been now, eh?
For them.
So,
but so like it's another case of like it reminds me of Newcastle. Great history, great fans, big club, huge club, So I think the fans they've had enough of Bill Kenwright and Mushiri. They want something new, something fresh. Especially now they're going to build a new stadium. We can't have the same old.
Let's see what happens there, bro. Let's see what happens. Any transfer news you've been hearing?
I have to start home. Okay, not home, but hey man, shout out to Lyle Foster, former Orlando Pirates Academy player, former Orlando Pirates first team player. He got bought by Monaco from Orlando Pirates. From there he went on to Belgium and now he's in the English Championship with Burnley.
Pep's disciple, you say?
Pep's disciple.
And he's playing great. That guy plays great football.
Yeah, he does. I never thought I would ever see Burnley playing like laptop football, that type of football for me.
Because you know
JDP.
Their history.
Yeah, it's long football. Like what to call it? They once said, who's this guy? Ashley Barnes and Sam Brooks as 2. I was like, are you just? But now all of that has changed. They play typical type of football, exciting football, even top of the log.
Yeah.
And I think Ulaya Force will score a lot of goals under.
Let's see him there. Let's see him. I hope they do go up. But also South Africans, let's not spam Ilandoga Twitter account Ilandoga saying he must play, bro.
We don't want another Persitao
case. We don't want that situation like that.
In other news, but transfer news.
Yeah, Douglas Zanoni, I'm seeing him being linked to Bournemouth, bro.
I saw that.
Bournemouth, Milan. Imagine, bro, like a Bournemouth is competing with Milan by transfers. Premier League, Super League, eh?
That's the only league in world football that can do that. Yeah. When you have like a top football prospect, like going to a team that's laying like maybe 18th or something.
But he wants Milan, I think, because I wouldn't want him at Bournemouth, bro.
Yeah. If I was him, obviously I'd choose Milan. But the bright lights of the Premier League, dog, you see all the coaches that are coming to the Premier League.
Exactly,
because what if now Bournemouth survives? Because you have to think now, you maybe think of the future. He might stay like now, the 6 months, I can get to maybe City or an Arsenal, Liverpool, and that. I think he's thinking of that.
It's a very good talent, Chief.
Yeah, it's very good.
His left foot is sensational.
But there's Onana as well.
Onana, Arsenal links?
Yeah. Onana, Chelsea also. I don't think Chelsea has scouts, that's it.
What you think? Last week you said it was be negative, Legend.
I have to be negative with the club. Those guys, they don't have scouts for it. Like, honestly, like Mikel Arteta is like a good football brain and talent idea. So I think Todd is actually just waiting for Mikel. He's somewhere there eating dinner, waiting for Mikel to be linked to someone.
Except I see Todd Bowley on Twitter Spaces, bro.
Yeah, he's there. Except that guy thinks the Premier League is baseball, bro.
The likes of Blackie Lose and the Oxys will say we want this player.
Yeah.
But okay, says okay, cool.
I'll get him. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but Onan is a good player, but I'll speak about him more like later in the episode.
Yeah. So it's FA Cup weekend. So we are not going to be doing the normal preview and whatnot. We decided to do a team of the season so far. So from the start of the season until
now.
Yeah. So let's start with the goalkeeper. Who do you give as the goalkeeper?
The guy with the most clean sheets in the league, Nick Pope.
Yeah, I know that's
definitely. I can't deny him. Like.
But this thing about Nick Pope, right? Like, do you feel like, because obviously it was just going a little bit more deeper. There's Ramsdale, there's Pickford, there's him, then Ramsdale in England.
Yeah.
Do you think it's time for him to be England #1? Because you never really speak about him.
On form, yes. That's who said this? It was Shubi, on Twitter. He said this. Like on form, he should be starting for England. According to the way that Southgate wants to play. I think he must start, Ramsey must start, and he's younger anyway. But then Pickford is the more experienced there. He hasn't put a foot wrong for the England team. But if it was up to me, I'd start Ramsey with it.
Pickford for me. But yeah, so we agree on Pickford.
Yeah.
Right back?
Oh, we agree on Pickford. Pope.
No, so Pope, sorry, my bad, Pope.
I got Benny Blanco.
Right back.
Benny Blanco, Ben White. Definitely.
I've got Trippier. But like, we're just naming our shouts. We're not going to be arguing about this and whatever. We'll put it on Twitter as well, where we can argue now, social media. We'll put it on social media, then we can argue. Now I've got Trippier, bro.
Why not?
Bro, I've seen Trippier this season, bro. Like, he's even got a lot of assists, bro. Defending. He's part of a Newcastle team that haven't conceded since October. I know there was the World Cup. I know there was the World Cup, but that's still great, bro. Like, Newcastle is also a part of a Newcastle resurgence, because we don't know, we've always known Newcastle scoring goals, and like even when they were struggling, defensively they were crap. He's part of that steal now with Nick Pope as well, so that's why I'm there. Also, Legend, we said that these teams can only have 3 players, right? From one team.
You can't have like more than 3 players from each team.
So
go with FPL rules.
Yeah, FPL rules. Centre backs.
I'll name both.
Name both.
I got Sven Botman from the Dutch player from Newcastle. And I also got my boy Gabriel. Gabriel, like I can say a lot about Gabriel. Like that guy, yes, he has the odd mistake in him, but I feel like this season he's been colossal. Like he's been like a rock at the back, especially for the away games. He's quite tough in the air. He really gets beaten in the air. Even like on a foot race, like he catches up with strikers. Like he's been solid. Like he's been. If I can put like one player you can't play without in the back line, that's Gabriel.
For me, it's John Stones, because I feel like in the Man City team now, like obviously Man City they have Diaz, they have Laporte, they have Ake, Akanji now. But when you mention one defender that must start, it's always John Stones now and someone else. And you said this maybe 2 seasons ago that John Stones is the guy, and
Hall of Famer, dog. But hey, when I speak, you guys
now we're listening. So for me, it's John Stones and Botman as well. Botman was also part of that Newcastle team. That's
he has to be there. Botman is impressed me. And he was actually linked with like big teams.
AC Milan, Also, we must say, there's so many shouts for the centre backs, like the Butcher, Saliba. But
not Van Dijk.
Like the level, there's not that far. So anyone can be put in there, but we just feel like the names we mentioned are kind of above the rest. Your left back?
Dan Burn, the 7-foot left back. That guy is solid fit. Like obviously, Bukayo Saka tore him to birds at the Emirates, but Yeah, I have to
Like,
put
he
it
didn't
out there.
concede.
But still, it's part of back four.
The
And
win
he hasn't
is still-
conceded still from October.
Yeah.
And for someone his size, his height to play left back.
He's agile, eh? He can
He's
get
very-
up and down.
Yeah, he can.
Yeah.
And he's not even a left back. He's a centre back.
Centre back, yeah.
So he has impressed me. Definitely so far, left back of the season.
For me, bro, it's your centre back. Number 35.
35, yeah.
Zinchenko. Feel like I'm putting him there for his performance, but also he's reinvigorated and made, because you have Tierney's not bad, you know.
Yeah.
But he's made that spot his own now. And also Zinchenko comes from City where he wasn't a starter at all.
Yeah.
And people were like, what's happening?
Sorry.
You know?
Yeah.
But I feel like you said, he influences the game very, very well.
Yeah.
Like he implements the manager's plan. It's like a third captain, because it's Odegaard, you know, but it's like a third captain as well. So it must for me, man, Mfageba. So Zinchenko. Let's go to the midfield, bro.
Midfield.
We're doing a 4-3-3 mode.
Yeah. Do I name one by one or
Just name them all, bro. Yeah.
Okay, I've gone for my boy Odegaard.
Uh-huh.
I've gone for KDB.
Yeah.
And I've gone for Casado from Brighton.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've gone for those feet.
For me, 6 is Casemiro, KDB, there, and Odegaard. So we can talk about that.
Yeah.
KDB has to be there.
He has to be there.
Top assist.
Top assist, yeah, I can't deny KDB.
Like people don't recognize KDB's greatness because his level is always high.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like he's a victim of his own
Has
form.
KDB ever been on off form fit?
Not that I can remember.
Same here, dog. Okay, maybe the injury.
Not like he hasn't dropped.
He hasn't
his
dropped
levels.
two, yeah, maybe the injury comes now and then.
Yeah.
But still, even after the injury, he performs like he was never out, yeah, boy. So I think you all know about KDB. Like, there's not much I can say about him anymore because like he's been performing
This is where
season after season.
But the number 6 roles where we can actually argue. You saying Partey, eh? Or you?
No, I picked Casado.
Okay,
Yeah,
Casado.
because obviously I can't have more than 3 awesome players.
Alright, I picked Orlando Casemiro for the impact he's had at Man United.
Yeah.
You said he's a pressing trigger, and
I still think he is, dog.
don't think it's a 10 signing. And what did I say? I remember you asked me like last year, why is he not playing? I was like, bro, there's a lot of games we played. In that time it was still early days.
Yeah.
But I feel like he's fitted in like a glue at Man United. He didn't come from Man United as a retirement plan or money.
Yeah.
He's actually there to do things, and bring us back to where we want to be. Obviously, performances, bruh, speak for themselves, bruh. Like a monster performance against Man City and also against the other top 6 clubs. That's why I put him there. But
it's even scoring goals. I think it's one off from his Madrid record. So
and Caicedo,
Caicedo,
£100 million player, right?
100 million, dog. They charge. 100 million pounds for Caicedo. Yeah, dog. The guys.
No, I get it.
It's a ball. It's you guys, fair to. It's you guys. How do you pay 100 million pounds for Anthony? Now all these guys are demanding.
Shakhtar said,
dog.
Moody's price is Anthony's price.
Yeah, well, so now Charles is also one players. Obviously, they're gonna lift up the price, increase the price.
Yeah.
So now Caicedo, I know he's not really number 6, but then I had to put him in the field. Also because Brighton is performing.
Yeah.
Well, so I can't deny the players field. He can get up and down the field. He can score goals. He can defend as well. I think he's the number 8 field. But I just had to have.
If he doesn't leave now, he's definitely living in the big window.
Yeah. If he doesn't leave now,
I think they can get 100 million. They can get it.
Definitely they can get it because now the market is
Market's
not to say, boy, it is what it is now for me.
I get number 8, your captain. I think Odegaard. We didn't argue there. I think I'll speak about the player of the season.
Yeah.
But I think he
has a big shout in
big shout.
Yeah, bro. Especially from the league. Then I definitely.
So Odegaard, bro, has to be there. Front 3.
Front 3. I got Saka on the right hand side. The godchild, Star Boy. I got obviously Haaland is my striker. And then on the left hand side, I got Rashford, dog.
Yeah.
The what do you call it? What do you call people? The fit people, just
Yeah.
But anyway,
MBE, the doctor. Yeah, no, even me. I don't think we can argue about the front 3. You know, any shouts or shout outs? Because I mean, there's obviously a team of the season, right? But maybe these would be the bench players, né?
Yeah.
So we have to. I'm gonna start off at Fulham.
Yeah.
João, Palina, and Mitrovic.
Okay.
Fulham are 7th, bro, or
they're around 6.
Yeah, they're there. So you have to give them a shout, bro.
And it's solid. I think next season will be gone, Palina. I think it'll be like you'll get like a mid-table team. Actually, if
Fulham
Fulham finishes like in the
I think
top
it's got one more season. I think it's got
one more season, then you'll see what.
Why leave a good situation?
Exactly.
You understand?
And Mitrovic.
Mitrovic.
Bulldozer.
Once you cross that ball,
Bulldozer.
one of the best in the
And it's funny, fit like no other like team wants him, fit. But usually they can score goals. But the thing is, he scored goals in the championship, but when it comes to Premier League, he can't score goals. But now he's scoring now. But do you think he'll get it moved?
Thing is, no. He must stay at Fulham because Fulham is tailored for him. You understand? Because now imagine if he goes to another team and plays a different style of football. They're playing to his strengths. You know. Sometimes, obviously you can get enticed by the money. You know, but I don't think some bad wages. I think he can be a legend.
Also, you might think, but say I have one more big move in here, dog. So he has a decision to make on Mitrovic, dog.
So you mentioned Mitrovic. Any other players? Mitoma, maybe Brighton?
Yeah, definitely Mitoma, the guy who rejected a professional contract at 16 to focus on his studies.
In football.
Actually, so like his story is quite impressive. And like he's a baller, skillful, he's pacey, he doesn't get sharp off the ball quite easily. Because obviously now you expect all these Asian players, the Japanese players, South Korean players to be shrugged off the ball. Like he's quite strong, and he's quite direct as well. So like definitely he has to be there. And I feel like he's the reason that Trossard got sold.
Because they find.
So I don't think Trossard will be a big miss because Mitoma is there. He can do the same job that Trossard is doing.
Shout out to him for also raising the bar for the Asian market players. Because Son is struggling now, but there's him there.
But I want him with the corporate field.
You know what I was about to say? I know a manager that's going to be in for him. Jurgen Klopp. Jurgen Klopp will probably be in for him.
And also. It will be for you to have to go at the bottom. My boy, it will be the heel ender. Alex, it will be like he's been playing in the position that Arsene Wenger saw him playing in the future, and that's the number 8 position. And he's trying to keep the lights on for Everton at Goodison Park. Obviously, he can't do it alone. I'm not saying he's doing it alone. Obviously, there's Onana and other players as well, so it's unfair for me. But he's been the player that has caught my eye, especially like in the bottom half of the table in the relegation fight. And I feel like him playing number 8 is fulfilling his potential that he had. I never thought he was a left winger. I thought he was like
inside.
One of those half space wingers. Bernardo Silva, the Fodens, the Unez, those type of players.
Perfect comparison.
So it will be Alexander will be fit.
Staying at Everton, Onana. I think I'll speak on this one. Onana, Belgian player. I didn't even know that the kid was Belgian. Comes from Lille. Lille makes players, and I think it's time for Belgium. Whoever, they don't even have a new manager, but when they do, it's time for them to dismantle
the golden generation.
Like the Witsels and whatever playing. Put him in, playing with KDB there, just to build for the future, because he's the future. And this kid is not at Everton for a long time. He might stay for this window, but if they go down,
leave this window because he's been missing training as well. Him and Anthony Gordon.
Anthony Gordon, But just back to Onana. I mean, if he doesn't leave this window, we all know the next window is definitely leaving. So shout out to him. Legend, bro. Like I haven't shouted out Man United players, bro. Like the Butcher, obvious shout. Shout out to you, Legend, as well for when you said at the start of the season, don't worry about the Butcher. He'll be fine.
He got you, dog.
He's got the backs. Very good ball playing, bringing the ball up. Starting the attacks. So shout out to the Butcher.
Even against Arsenal, he played well. Obviously, he was, but he played really well.
Shout out to the Butcher, Dalo as well. Increased his game this season. Any more shouts, Legend? Let me just check. I got a paper here that I haven't looked at.
Let me mention one more from my side. Definitely my boy Gabriel Martinelli, the boy wonder. Obviously, like his form got awarded by being called up to the World Cup team, and he played a couple of matches for Brazil as well. There was a match he impressed. I think he started. What match was it? I can't remember. Cameroon game. Yes. We was quite impressive. Hit the ball a couple of times. Even for Arsenal this season, he's been scoring goals, cutting in from the left hand side and linking up play with Gabriel Jesus, Okanye, Edin Ketia, scoring goals, he's assisting. And I think he's definitely scoring 15 goals in the Premier League this season.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely.
Oh, my last 3 shouts, obviously Harry Kane. Like this season, we know there's the Android, so he won't win the goal scoring award. Shout out to Harry Kane, to Tony. Who's the last one? I've got to look at the paper again. Saliba. We didn't mention Saliba. Shout out to Saliba. Yeah. I want to say I don't know how to tone it, so I didn't put it like this. But shout out to him. Those are my shout outs. Legend, you wanted to speak about individual shouts.
We got player of the season so far. Obviously, I'm not going to say so far every single time, but player of the season. We have coach of the season. We have the flop of the season, and we have the player who impressed us the most this season. Do you want to go first? Should I go first?
Manager, ne?
Yeah, manager.
I thought like the obvious shout is Mikel Arteta, right? Obvious shout is Mikel Arteta, and I feel like you're going to speak about Mikel Arteta, but he's doing an incredible job. 1 loss only in the season. Top of the rock since the start of the season started. But I want to shout out Eddie Howe. We always shout him out as well. I think it's an obvious shout as well.
Yeah.
But also the job that De Zerbi is doing. De Zerbi and Marco Silva. Shout out to them. Those are my shouts, bro.
I was going to say, for me, obviously it's definitely Don Mikel Arteta. I feel like if he wins the league, it's him. If he doesn't, it's Eddie Howe for me.
Legend, can you just remind the people, bro, like what you told him?
Last year, I told you guys that this season.
Last season,
Definitely. Last season, I told everyone that in this season, it's definitely Mikel versus Pep. Mikel's is going to be the guy who crashes the party, the club versus Pep party. He has done that. And once again, you guys, I'm sure by now you're learning. By now, I'm sure you guys are taking notes about everything I've been saying. Also, shout out to X. I accept your apology, my guy. I accept your apology. Now you can see what I've been saying. Yeah, well, so definitely Mikel Arteta contributed the season. And for me, just quick comment about last week. This thing of Mikel Arteta getting yellow cards and being spoken about like he's being rough on the sidelines, he's always shouting at refs. If Mikel has been doing that since the first time we arrived at the club, why now? Is it because we're top of the law? You don't have to see us win the league?
So.
Huh?
I would think so.
Come on.
They just want a negative, blotchy spot that also.
We're top of the league. And you're talking about passion?
Okay, bro. Let's move on to which one? Player of the season.
I have 2. I have Odegaard and I have Haaland. Obviously, Odegaard scoring goals, assisting, defending for the team. He doesn't really play the number 10 role. He plays more of an 8. More, I'll say he's playing more like Dan Silva when he was at City. For me, I'm not saying same level, but you get my point.
Same level when you first. Come on.
Yeah,
same
you can be first, but then in terms of like
quality. The same.
Okay, shout out Malaya.
So
like Odegaard, the guy is keeping the game ticking for Arsenal. Is the core of the way we play in the team. Like he's the engine of the team.
You say?
Yeah, well, it's a computer. Even like when Arteta wants to give instructions to the field, he's always the one who goes up because he takes information quite well. Him and Granny Shaka actually. So definitely Odegaard and Haaland. Haaland again.
For me, bro, I don't have Haaland as the player of the season. Okay, obviously scoring goals and going to break this record has been wow, But I don't have him. First, Odegaard and God's child Saka. Those are my players of the season. You have to put respect on Arsenal's name, bro.
Yeah,
which means if I put respect on Arsenal's name, I put respect on the player that's first. Or the players that might be first. So I only see Saka and Odegaard.
I have Saka as my young player of the year.
Yeah.
I have Saka as my young player of the year. I think the double's gonna go to Arsenal. Actually, the treble is gonna go to Arsenal.
There's a lot of football to be played, my homie.
Yeah, I'm not saying the cup treble. I'm just saying the whole treble.
Okay. I see. I see.
You wanna go to the disappointment of the season, the flop of the season?
Yeah, time to laugh, bro.
Who you got?
I want to be negative, but I'm gonna be negative, bro. They told me they told me that, oh no, Koulibaly, best centre backs, one of the best centre backs, better than Rudiger. I was like, better than Rudiger? I don't like when fans put their football knowledge too much in their hearts. Better than Rudiger? Koulibaly? Nah, no ways. So I have 3 flops. Koulibaly, Darwin Núñez. Who's my next one, homie? Another flop. Richarlison. I'm sorry, Richarlison.
Yeah, shit.
60 million, bro.
I actually forgot about
You've been
him.
injured, but no goal in the Prem. Still.
No goals. It's fair. I'm on 6 Feb now. He still doesn't have a goal for Feb.
Nah, Richarlison. So it's Koulibaly, and Koulibaly is out of the team now.
Yeah.
You understand? Because they bought the replacement already.
They replaced him already.
Yeah.
So I got I'm sorry to do this, Pierre, but I got Obama here.
No, Pierre, you want to come out here?
Yeah, he was talking big, he was talking smack when he played Chelsea in the preview thing in the first leg, bro. And now the guy is getting benched, they're putting
It's so sad, bro, like to see, like, the man, okay, might not be an Arsenal legend, might be a cult hero, bro.
Yeah.
Did a lot for the club, FA Cup win, scoring goals, winning the Golden Boot, but yeah, it's Aubameyang, bro.
It's quite sad.
Like we told you, like when you need like advice, like listen to your agent, but tap into the back three, on YouTube. If you just type in search back three, it's the first one that comes up, and just listen to us when we tell you where to move, bro. So I feel like
we told him, dog. Like okay, you went to Boston, he scored goals. I was like, okay, nah, dog. Like,
at Boston, you know, it's a perfect situation. Yeah, they play good football.
Like I was like, I'm happy for it. The way you left it was a bit suspect, but still, man, like, I won't hate on you because you took us to FA Cup glory, bro. You even have the Arsenal tattoo on your arm,
man.
So insane. Then you went to Chelsea. I was like, okay, F you, bro. So you have no one else to blame but yourself, my guy.
And you did say that this is not good. But we both said.
We both said that. Schools were like, and Chelsea fans were like,
even Schools was not sold on that one.
Yeah, but the Chelsea fans, he's gonna score goals. No, sorry, Arsenal fans, we took your legend. Look now, Look now.
You only have him as a flop.
The Chelsea, him and Darwin Núñez. So I don't need to explain that because the price speaks for the price tag speaks for himself. £85 million, Núñez, £60 million, Richarlison, no goals this season, no extra one in the Champions League.
Also, bro, like, nah, I'm thinking now. There's this player at Chelsea's got long hair from Brighton, bro, that only moved to Chelsea because it was linked to Man City.
Yeah.
Like you're right, bro. Do they have scouts at Chelsea?
Again, they don't have scouts at Chelsea, dog.
Yeah.
But Cucurella, we're watching you. You're a flop as well. So I'm sorry, you're a flop. I know it's your first season, but hey, we're using Nicolas Pepe text here. So you're a flop, my guy. What you got? The player who impressed you the most this season?
Yeah, no, I don't want to speak about the obvious players, right? So it has to be from Fulham. A boy that was at Man United, right? Then he went to Brazil, like when he left the club, went to Brazil, and back to Fulham, and I feel like he's found his level. Andreas Pereira, also on the assist charts, he's very important to Fulham, bro. Cheetah, he's very, very important to him.
Yeah.
Like he's impressed me the most, bro. Also, like Fulham are like 7th, bro. You know, so he's my player that's impressed me the most, and I'm very happy for him, bro. It's very rare to see like an ex-Man United player do well when
he is,
Oh no, a Carrington boy. He's from Carrington.
Carrington.
I'm happy for him, bro.
I think I already spoke about mine. It's Mitoma, definitely. So I don't really need to explain much anymore about him because I've already spoken to depth about him. Mitoma, like, to see this here, I want him at the corporate fit. Like that guy, like shout out to Brighton's recruitment team.
Sorry, bro. Yeah. No, carry on.
Shout out to Brighton's recruitment team. Fit. Those guys, they know how to do good business. Fit. They know how to find players. They sell big players and then they replace quite well. They'll sell for a player for like maybe £80 million. Then they'll buy one for like £6 million, and within 2 seasons their player will be like £100 million.
You know if they play at that club, they can do that. Southampton, because remember Southampton?
They used to do that. Southampton actually, They used to do that. So definitely Mitoma.
Oh, I was about to say. Okay, obviously last season he came in and had a half season in the Premier League, and he did bits. This season, he's a mainstay, and he's gonna be. If he stays a lot more, maybe even 2 seasons, he'll be a legend at that club. Bruno Guimaraes. Impressive the most. Like obviously, he doesn't make a team of the season because there's better players, but Shout out to him.
Yeah, definitely.
Like a Brazilian player, international at the Newcastle.
Yeah.
Shout out to him, bro. Shout out to him.
What else, my guy?
So we've spoken about that. You told me a young player, Saka. Eh?
Yeah, Saka. You got young player.
I Garnacho, but okay, Saka.
Garnacho, come on,
Garnacho shout. No, but I'm just joking. It's Saka, obviously. But
so
yeah,
it could be Martinelli as well, depending on how he does. But anyway, it's still for the season, yeah.
But it's FA Cup weekend, legend. Tomorrow you playing. This episode will be out by midday.
Yeah.
So FA Cup weekend,
City.
First game of the season.
Game, dog. Like,
you know there was cancellation.
And you know, whoever wins this game, has
the bragging rights and
the bragging rights, dog. And maybe like mentally,
it
could work in your favor. But I wonder if the teams will go strong, fit.
I think so. I think they will, bro.
I think they will, eh?
Because you had a whole week off, bro.
Yeah, but fit is going to be tight, fit.
Excuse me.
We're playing at the Etihad Stadium.
Okay, I do think because City have got a lot of depth. Because even whoever comes in the City is strong.
Well, I think we're going to go quite strong, but I think we're going to give Martinelli. I think we give him Martinelli a rest. Trossard might come in for him. Partey and Xhaka are definitely playing.
Yeah, because Onani's out.
Yeah, and then he's out. I think that's about it for you. I think Tomiyasu might come in as well for maybe Ben White or something. Or maybe the new defender that we signed now from the Polish defender.
I think it'll be too early, Man City. Playing him.
Hey man,
but yeah, it's okay.
Hey, we'll see. But I think both will go. I think Arteta might rest one or two out of the starting 11.
Ledge. Okay, I know we won yesterday, Carabao, the first leg. I think we're ready in the final. How many days that question should end now? So just praying for this trophy and a top 4 finish.
In your 6th year now, trophy is one, so
2017, bro.
What's this? Newcastle, dog.
Yeah,
if they win the second leg, like again,
won't be easy.
Won't be easy, dog. Won't be easy. Newcastle, remember they can defend quite well, dog, and hit you on the break.
Oh, they
I think both teams can do that. So it'll be very interesting if it'll be a tight game all that.
Yeah. So
I can't really call.
Just my last thoughts, legend. I remember in the DSP's episode we did speak about Juventus, right? And like these deals and whatever. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Can you see now?
We spoke about that, dog. Like it says, it's quite shady how they do their business. Even the Pjanic and Artur swap deal. It's a swap deal, but they say each player costs like £80 million. What? Chiesa, they've been paid off Chiesa's money here, dog.
And Locatelli
as well.
Doubt they've done blah.
Kulusevski, the way he went to Spurs was quite shady.
And that guy implemented the general manager, director of football.
Spurs. He got banned for like 2 years.
Yeah, so you see, so even that might have been Shika. Yes, mum. You take him.
They minus 15 points from Juventus, and I'm quite happy with it.
Yeah.
Because those guys don't deserve to be where they are. In the 4th position or like 3rd, they don't deserve.
Pogba, I'm thinking about you, my boy, but yeah.
But you know what, Fetu? You might, if let's say those guys finish outside like European sports, you'll still find players who will be quite faithful to those guys. Like look at the Italian players.
As well, after speaking on that, after that ruling,
posted like the stadium was like, don't be stupid, dog. Like go outside and flourish.
I see we are like 10 out looking at Chiesa and Vlahovic maybe for the window.
Yeah,
big one. But
my Kenny might go to I forgot about that. He might go to Leeds in the Kenny, so we'll see how that goes.
Wrap it up there?
Yeah.
Let's wrap it up there. Guys, I'd like to thank you for subscribing, all the subs. It's been a journey so far. We haven't even reached 10 yet, so we're just happy. I was speaking to Legend about the progress. We trust in the process,
we're trusting the process.
So we appreciate you guys on YouTube, for watching us on YouTube on a weekly basis. The Spotify and Apple and Anchor listeners, we appreciate you as well. Big things are coming. The fan news coming as well. We just got beaten by technology, but it's gonna come as well soon. Parting thoughts, Legend? Also, shout out to the guys in Qatar, our listeners in Qatar, our listeners in Zimbabwe, our listeners in China, also in London. We see you, so we appreciate your support. Also, guys, North London. Also, guys, follow our Twitter account. It's @the_back3. Subscribe, like our page, everything, dog. It helps, trust me. So, yeah. Thank you. We shall be living on top. We shall be living on top. It's all. We shall be living on top.